Well, folks, we did it. It's been quite a journey, and thank God Trump won. I was starting to see some weird stuff going on in Pennsylvania at the end, but you know what? It was just too big to rig.
Excuse me. Were you an election worker?
Yes.
Are you guys leaving now?
Yes.
Are you guys done counting ballots or?
No.
Oh, so people are still counting. Your shift is over now then?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how much longer you think they might be? You know how much ballots?
They're gonna put another shift in coming in for the overnight.
For overnight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
But I wanted to talk about my experience because I wasn't able to vote early. So I actually voted yesterday, or depending on when this video goes up, the day of the election. And my experience was pretty weird. So pretty much right after Kamala announced that she was going to run for president, the stock market crashes. Is anyone here surprised? Talks of recession, more inflation, higher rates. And so a big thank you to American Heart for Gold for sponsoring today's video. Investing in precious metals has historically been a great hedge against inflation. And for me, I don't trust anyone other than American Heart for Gold. I know I'm getting the best price. They have a buyback guarantee. They have a 5-star rating on the Better Business Bureau. And they have experts. So when you call in, tell them that I sent you, and they will give you up to $15,000 worth of free silver on your first order. So call now. It's 844-940-0662, or you can text HEAVY to 65532. And a big thank you again to American Heart for Gold for sponsoring today's video. So I am registered to vote in Bastrop County, which is a pretty damn red area. You got Bastrop, Smithville, Elgin, Taylor. And so anyways, I pull up there. It's about 45 minutes left to vote. And I am wearing this shirt. It's a blackout coffee shirt. It says, "Be awake, not woke." And I'm standing there in line, and this woman comes up to me and she says, "Hey, do you mind turning your shirt inside out?" And I asked, "Well, why?" And she goes, "Well, that would be considered electioneering." And I'm sitting there trying to figure out what exactly she means. It says, "Be awake, not woke." It doesn't say anything about Donald Trump. It doesn't say anything about Kamala Harris. I'm sitting there asking her, I'm saying, how does this influence anybody? And she just comes out and says it. Well, it's kind of an issue, right? And so I said, well, what's an issue? Being awake or being woke, or I don't know. What exactly are you saying is the issue here? And so she continues on, and then eventually she says, "So you're not willing to turn your shirt inside out?" And I said, "No, it's freedom of speech. I can say what I want. And as long as it doesn't say Donald Trump on here or Kamala Harris or I'm voting for these people, I can wear whatever I want." So she walks off and she says, "Well, maybe I can get you some more information on what exactly electioneering is." And I said, "Okay, great, why don't you do that?" She comes back with nothing and she says, "Look, we need you to turn your shirt inside out." And I said verbatim, "If I don't turn my shirt inside out, are you not going to allow me to vote?" And she said, "Well, I'm not going to stop you from voting." And I said, "Okay, so then I'm going to vote. What's the problem?" So anyways, I had to look up exactly what electioneering is because I didn't know about it until that moment. I think it's a joke that people have to hide who they're voting for or freedom of speech. If one person in there wears a Trump hat, a Kamala hat, oh, it's just naturally going to sway everybody in there? So we just don't have the First Amendment during elections. Is that what we're doing here? Anyways, let me read through this. Apparently there is a law against electioneering. Unfortunately, I don't see anything to where I broke a law. A person commits an offense during the voting period and within 100 feet of an outside building through which a voter may enter the building in which a polling place is located, the person loiters, electioneers for or against any candidate, measure, or political party. Is there a candidate on here? Is there a measure like gun control, like abortion, like immigration? Is there a political party on here? I mean, there's an American flag. A lot of people on the left hate American flags. So I guess that could be considered that, but as far as the law goes, there is nothing that can be misconstrued as clearly I'm telling people to vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. So then it says electioneering includes the posting, use, or distribution of political signs or literature. Is this political because it's red, white, and blue? I mean, that's literally the only thing that could be misconstrued. What if it said, don't be an idiot on there in red, white, and blue? Would I be having the same conversation? Anyways, it's finally my turn to vote, and I am getting eyeballs from every single election official in there. Literally looking at me like I am a human piece of trash. Like, literally, one lady looked at me like this. And the whole time I'm just smiling. You guys are all fucking soft. It's a joke. Anyways, it doesn't sound like I'm the only one. There's another one who is a Blackout Coffee customer that had the same thing done to her, I believe in Galveston. And then online, there's been more people.
Lady just said she was a poll worker. You saw him just touch me. I'm not a poll worker. Let me cast my ballot, sir. You cannot touch me. Do not touch me like that again.
Take your hat off.
Do not touch me like that again. Do not touch me like that again.
Ma'am.
Do not touch me. Hey. This man is refusing to let me cast my ballot.
This lady is refusing to take off her party designation.
That's not a party designation, sir, and actually I'm an elected libertarian, so fuck off.
She's also being obscene. We can use that as political too. Well, that's legal.
Keep going, sir.
I will.
So look, in reality, this was an intimidation tactic in order to get me not to vote. I don't understand it. Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to strip in front of everyone? In front of old people? Just take my shirt off, flip it inside out just so you guys can feel like, I don't know, I'm being less patriotic? It's just kind of sick.